The Myth of Theseus. Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to our world of myths and legends. Today, we'll dive into the life of one of the greatest heroes of ancient Greek mythology, Theseus. His story is filled with incredible adventures, wisdom, heroism, and tragedy. Birth and origins of Theseus. Theseus is celebrated as one of the greatest heroes of ancient Greece, and his birth is shrouded in mystery. According to myth, his father, King Aegeus of Athens, struggled to have an heir. Seeking guidance, he visited the oracle of Delphi, who cryptically advised him, "Do not untie the mouth of the wineskin until you reach Athens." On his way home, Aegeus stopped in the city of Troezen, where he met Aethra, daughter of King Theseus. After spending the night with her, Aethra became pregnant. To protect his future heir, Aegeus hid a sword and sandals under a large boulder and instructed Aethra that their son should retrieve them when he was strong enough. Theseus grew up in Troezen, and when he came of age, his mother revealed his true heritage. Demonstrating remarkable strength, he lifted the stone, took the sword and sandals, and set off to meet his father in Athens. The journey to Athens. Theseus's journey from Troezen to Athens was the first chapter in his transformation into a legendary hero. Instead of choosing the safer sea route, he took the dangerous land path, infested with robbers and monsters. This decision showcased his courage and determination to rid the land of evil. Periphetes, the club bearer. Periphetes, armed with a massive club, attacked travelers mercilessly. Using his agility and strength, Theseus outmaneuvered Periphetes, defeated him, and claimed the club for himself. This moment symbolized turning the oppressor's power against him. Sinis, the pine bender. On the Isthmus of Corinth, Theseus encountered Sinis, who tied victims to bent pine trees and tore them apart. Theseus overpowered Sinis, using his own methods against him, and freed the captives. This victory highlighted Theseus's intellect and sense of justice. The Crommyonian sow. Theseus defeated a monstrous wild sow that terrorized locals. This triumph demonstrated his ability to confront not only human threats, but also untamed forces of nature. Procrustes, the torturer. Near Attica, Theseus faced Procrustes, who forced travelers onto a bed, stretching or cutting them to fit its size. Using Procrustes' own cruel tactics, Theseus ended his reign of terror. This act became a timeless metaphor for fighting despotism and rigid conformity. Each challenge transformed Theseus from a young man into a true hero, making his journey an allegory for battling injustice and tyranny. Theseus in Athens. Arriving in Athens, Theseus found himself in a web of intrigue. His father, King Aegeus, had remarried to the sorceress Medea, who saw Theseus as a threat to her son's inheritance. First meeting with Aegeus. Aegeus did not recognize Theseus, and Medea convinced him that the young man posed a danger. At a feast, she handed Theseus a poisoned cup. Just before drinking, Theseus revealed the sword left to him by Aegeus. Recognizing the weapon, Aegeus stopped him and exposed Medea's treachery. Timohus. Proclaimed as heir with Medea banished, Theseus was declared the heir to the throne. His popularity among the people grew, fueled by his fairness and dedication to protecting the weak. However, this also drew opposition from factions loyal to Medea. Conquering the Marathonian bull. To solidify his status, Theseus set out to capture the Marathonian bull, which was devastating the countryside. He subdued the beast and brought it to Athens, symbolizing the triumph of order over chaos, the Labyrinth and the Minotaur. The story of Theseus and the Minotaur is one of the most famous in all mythology, blending heroism, tragedy, and the complexity of human relationships. After Athens lost a war to Crete, they were forced to send a terrible tribute every 9 years. 14 young Athenians to be sacrificed to the Minotaur, a monstrous creature born of Queen Pasiphae and Poseidon's sacred bull. Theseus volunteered to go to Crete, determined to end this humiliating tribute. His choice was both an act of bravery and a declaration of Athens' future independence. In Crete, Theseus met Ariadne, the daughter of King Minos. She fell in love with him and gave him a thread to navigate the labyrinth and a sword to face the Minotaur. The labyrinth, designed by the brilliant architect Daedalus, was nearly impossible to escape. Using the thread to mark his path, Theseus reached the center and confronted the Minotaur. The battle was fierce, but Theseus emerged victorious, putting an end to the cruel practice. Theseus and the Athenian youths fled Crete, taking Ariadne with them. However, on the island of Naxos, Theseus left her behind. According to myth, she later became the wife of the god Dionysus. Tragedy on returning to Athens. Theseus had promised his father he would change the ship's black sails to white if he returned alive. However, in the excitement of victory, he forgot. Seeing the black sails, King Aegeus believed his son was dead and threw himself into the sea, which was thereafter named the Aegean Sea. This tragic event highlighted how even a great hero is not immune to mistakes and their consequences. Other adventures of Theseus. Campaign with Heracles. Theseus aided Heracles in his battle with the Amazons, marrying their queen Antiope and forming alliances that strengthened Athens. The abduction of Helen. In a controversial act, Theseus kidnapped the young Helen, intending to marry her. This strained his relationship with the Athenians, who helped her brothers rescue her. Descent to the underworld. With Pirithous, Theseus attempted to abduct Persephone, the wife of Hades. The endeavor failed, and both were trapped until Heracles freed Theseus. In his later years, Theseus's popularity waned due to his mistakes and inconsistency. Forced to leave Athens, he sought refuge on the island of Skyros, where King Lycomedes betrayed and killed him, legacy of Theseus. Despite his tragic end, Theseus was venerated as a unifying figure and protector of Athens. His life symbolized the ideals of courage, justice, and sacrifice, and his myth continues to inspire humanity. Conclusion. The life of Theseus is a fascinating and profound tale that combines heroism, wisdom, love, and tragedy. His story reminds us of the importance of bravery, staying true to one's ideals, and learning from our mistakes. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the captivating world of ancient Greek mythology. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments which myths you'd like us to explore next. Together, we'll uncover the stories that shaped history.